In 2018, I made the decision to go through paramedic school. Part of our profile with LA County is very unique. We take SWAT operators, full-time SWAT operators, and we send them through medical training. And then once they're done with all of their medical training, and there's other things that go along with that, which we can get into later, but paramedic, EMT school, pre-paramedic school, paramedic school. Once you're done with all of that, you're a nationally registered paramedic. You go through LA County protocols for their EMS, and then you get brought back onto the team. And then you're a full-time SWAT team officer with an additional responsibility where you're the tactical paramedic operationally for anything that we do, anywhere we go.
And you're a paramedic right now?
Correct.
That's impressive because that's a lengthy process to go through. I mean, that's a commitment.
Yeah. Yes.
EMT is a commitment, and then becoming a paramedic is even more of a commitment.
From the time that we make the decision to become a paramedic for the SWAT team, you are removed from all call-out responsibility. LA County SWAT team probably averages about 250-ish calls a year, depending on the frequency, but that's a pretty good average. There's no way you can go through paramedic school and be dealing with a call out every other day.
Yeah. No,
impossible.
Yeah.
So they remove you from all SWAT team responsibility, and then you start the training spin up. You go EMT school, pre-paramedic school, paramedic school. And then from there, there's other responsibilities that we have. We're all rescue, recovery, scuba divers. We have to go through mountaineering school because we deal with the Angeles National Forest and we do a bunch of helicopter rescues. So when the tactical paramedics for the SWAT team are not operational with the team on a deployment, we're doing helicopter rescues in the Angeles National Forest along with LA County Fire air operations. They have water dropping helicopters and paramedics also. So we sort of split the area up there. And the closest helicopter gets the call.
Yeah, we follow your guys' Instagram page, the LA SEB page.
Yes.
I mean, you guys look busy from that standpoint of doing rescues and helicopter rescues and stuff. I mean, and is that like what you're doing or?
Yes. So probably between the 300-ish call outs that we have to deploy with the team, we are doing about 600 or 700 helicopter rescues per year.
That's fucking crazy.
And in the summertime, it gets going pretty good. A lot of motorcycle crashes, vehicles over the sides of the cliffs. You get hikers that get lost. They end up just trying to climb their way out and they get what they call cliffed out. They're just stuck. They can't go up. They can't go down. They're just stuck there. And then we get a call to figure out how to get them out of there. And I think the helicopter actually really lends itself to being a tactical medic because it's medicine in a place where you're just not normally used to doing it.
Yeah.
It's not the back of an ambulance. It's not well lit. You don't have 15 people as a support system. Mm-hmm. You're on the side of a mountain by yourself working out of a backpack. So that's where we get all of our patient contacts is the helicopter. And then when we go operational with the team, everybody's they're pretty good at the type of skills that they need in order to, provide that medical support for the SWAT guys.
Well, real quick, I was always curious, so generally speaking, if you get let's just say a motorcycle over the edge of a roadway, I've seen you guys on Instagram doing a lot of those. Normally a fire department would roll out there and you would get CalStar or some type of medical helicopter that would end up landing after the fire guys get there, which I know those guys are still responding.
Right.
How do you guys get involved in you guys as the SWAT guys?
So this is where I think our system is, our platform is very unique. What most people don't, I think, know is that the LA County Sheriff's Emergency Services Detail, which is where I work, we're a 911 provider through LA County Fire. So we get dispatched just like firemen do, but we're sheriffs.
Interesting.
But we have a full ALS capable helicopter. And whenever there's just to give you an example of how it would work, we have a rescue base where we go, and LA County Fire has rescue bases where they go. And it's all spread out within the entire Angeles National Forest and the high desert area of Lancaster, and then out to like Malibu, because those are all mountainy canyon area also. A call comes in that requires a helicopter. It goes through LA County Fire Dispatch, and that dispatcher looks on the screen and knows where all those helicopters are because they track us. The closest helicopter gets the call. So we get dispatched just like everybody else does when we're working in the helicopter rescue capacity.
So who's on your helicopter? Is it just SWAT only? Is it like who is on your crew?
So the helicopter is Air Rescue 5, and it's because the crew is 5 people. So the 2 pilots, it's piloted by 2 people. The 2 pilots are full-time deputies, but they're not SWAT officers.
Yeah.
They are full-time helicopter pilots. They came up through the jail, through patrol. Instead of going to the SWAT team, they decided they want to fly helicopters.
Yeah, they went to the
so
Air
they go to Aero Bureau. They become an observer. Then they become a pilot for the patrol helicopter, which is much smaller. And then once you've done enough time in the patrol helicopter, if you're asked or if you're interested to, you can move up to the next platform, which is the Super Puma, which is what we fly. That is two pilots, a crew chief who operates the hoist and it basically runs the helicopter. He's working in the door, and then medic 1 and medic 2. So 5 people.
Interesting.
So that's essentially, and then we'll have people that'll come out on ride-alongs. We have doctors that come out as part of their clinicals. We have a lot of times we have like a working relationship with some of the SEAL team guys on the West Coast. The Air Force PJs will come out and ride with us for sometimes a month or more because they're going to get ready to deploy. They want to get some patient contacts. We're the closest thing, quite honestly, to like special operations without being in the military. Yeah. So they come out to us, they attach themselves to our team for a month. They go to all the call outs. They do all the helicopter rescues. They kind of knock the rust off of everything, and then they deploy.
Wow. So if you're a medic on the team, you're fucking busy.
You're busy.
You're doing more than the average guy.
Yes.